Another iPhone clone. Guys, if I come across one more device that has this design, I would smash it on the floor. I don't know what's happening, what's going on. Is it that smartphone brands have suddenly run out of innovation or designs, or they made a pact that every entry level or budget devices are going to have this same design? Because it's getting boring. It's all over the place. How are we supposed to differentiate the phones, please? Because normally the design of the phone is supposed to tell you the more expensive and the lesser phone, but these days all phones look alike. So please, guys, it's really annoying. Anyways, that aside, I got hold of the Infinix Smart 8. I got the Infinix Smart 8. Compared to the Smart 7 released earlier this year, the first thing that caught my attention is the build quality. It looks sleek, it's lightweight. The flat edges also makes it quite comfortable to hold with one hand. Infinix did make a few changes with the Smart 8. For the back design, it has a matte finish which does well hiding fingerprint smudges. Besides changing the camera position, it's still the same camera lenses on the Infinix Smart 7. The only difference now is it has a huge LED flash positioned just like a camera, but there's really no upgrade in the camera performance. For the selfie camera, it says it's an 8 megapixel selfie camera on paper. The drop notch display common with the Smart series has now been replaced with a punch hole display, and that's like a big deal for an entry-level device. That aside, it still maintains the same 6.6-inch 720p LCD display and 500 nits of peak brightness. Okay guys, enough of this recycling of old phones. We need something new and better. Come on. Another new thing is the magic ring. I think these guys, and when I say these guys, I mean Techno, Infinix, and Itel. I think they should come to an agreement and pick a name and stop confusing us, because the magic ring does exactly the same thing the dynamic bar does, so I see no point why they have two different names. If you're a fan of the dynamic bar, you would definitely love the magic ring, but in case you don't, there's an option to disable it. This time around, there's a side fingerprint sensor, a dual SIM tray, and SD slot. This comes with a mono speaker and also a headphone jack. Performance wise, it's an okay phone. When I say okay, I mean just okay. It runs on a Unisoc T606 processor, and this processor is meant to handle as much basic tasks as it can, not something too extreme. Although this chipset is not built for heavy gaming and heavy taxing, it can still handle some light gaming on low graphics settings. Some really high graphics games might not perform well or be supported on this phone too. With a 90Hz max refresh rate, you should have a smooth and swift animation. The Smart 8 comes in three different variants. There's the 3GB RAM, 64GB RAM, the 4GB RAM, 64GB RAM, and the 4GB RAM, 128GB RAM. The 5000 battery capacity on the Smart 8 is impressive and should last a day under normal circumstances. The only bummer here is the 10 watts charger. Normally 10 watts chargers takes about 3 hours plus to get fully charged up, and that can be frustrating. And oh, it's a Type-C charging port. Picture quality is what you expect on most entry-level devices. It's just an okay picture, so don't expect much. As long as you have enough lightning and you can stay still and also have good surroundings, you should be able to take nice picture, except you go looking for faults where there is none. But if you aren't looking for faults where there are none, your pictures should appear just fine. Both rear and selfie camera max out at 1080p at 30 fps. So guys, that's it on the Smart 8 review. Well, I think lately we've been having very similar specs on most phones being released, so there's really not much to talk about. They are just basic devices. But let me know what you think about this device. Do you think it's worth an upgrade? Would you just stick to what you already have? Let me know in the comment section. If you like this video and would love to see more videos like this, hit the subscribe button and turn on my post notification so you get notified whenever there's a new video. Until I see you next time, bye.